Yeah, definitely. They definitely got some great guys over there. On offense, I feel like we got just as good guys on our side. We definitely got a lot of weapons on offense at the tight end position, running back position, and most important, the quarterback position. So, just trusting our guys and we kind of got the ball rolling today on Wednesday. Hit the ground running, trying to do everything we can and execute on Sunday. So we're really looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be a challenge for us. Should be fun.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
Hey, Stefan, John Scott here. Midway point of the season, where do you guys think you are at offensively?
I feel like we're not in a bad spot. We're not in a good spot. I feel like we can do a lot of things well. We can be a lot better, as we all know, especially myself. As far as like executing and attention to detail, we continue to craft and kind of be an everyday job for us. But I'm not gonna say we're in a good spot. I'm not saying we're in the bad, but we got a long ways to go. And as far as like scratching our potential, you never know because we still got to perform better in the red zone and cut down on a lot of penalties. So just trying to work through the grind. Kind of like the good and the bad. It's gonna be good and the bad. Just kind of work through it.
And similar to what Maddie was talking about, do you kind of feel as an offense, it may be a boat race on Sunday? Nothing disparaging against your defense, but the way Seattle is playing and scoring so prolific, do you feel that, I mean, you're going to have to go, touchdown for touchdown?
You never really know how the game's going to shape out, really. You can always plan for it to be that way, and everybody wants that. Everybody likes touchdowns. Everybody likes scoring. But you never know how the ball's going to roll out. Us offensively, we need to execute at a high level, and we need to score points. That's any game. And more importantly, just, keep our guy up, keep him safe, and, for us receivers, just get up and catch the ball.
And last one for me, Devin Singletary mentioned how last week there was a shift in energy because you guys had a period of first-team offense versus first-team defense, and that's not necessarily usual, especially for this time of the year. Can you tell me from your perspective what it was like and how that can change a dynamic and how it carried over into Sunday's game?
I don't know. As he said, it was kind of weird. It was different. I felt like training camp again, but I kind of felt like it was on the back end as far as like competing against the defense. And you going against a different look here and there. It might not be the look that you've been watching on tape, but it's good on good and it's competing at a high level. So I feel like it did change the momentum of the week and gearing up for the game. So I feel like that does help us. So whatever it takes for us to win and put us in the best spot, I'm all for it.
Thanks, Stefan.
No doubt.
Hey, Stefan, Thad Brown, man. I just want to get your take. I'm guessing you saw the DK Metcalf play a couple weeks ago when he ran down Budda Baker with the interception.
Yeah.
Especially as a receiver, knowing what goes into that play. What was your reaction to it?
I was watching the game. I don't miss any football, so I was watching the game, and when I first, it was showing like a wide view, and when he took off running, I was like, he about to catch him. And he convinced me early that he was running with conviction, that he knew he was going to catch him. But Budda Baker isn't slow either, so it kind of gave you a test that as far as like running for your quarterback and when things don't go as planned, trying to get the guy down and make a play for him. So I feel like that play was one of the big plays in the game because they didn't score on that drive. I think they got 3 points. They didn't score, and it kind of shifted momentum. Certainly, in the beginning, I don't think they won it. They didn't win at the end. I don't think so. But it damn sure was a hell of a play.
When you see again as a fellow receiver, when you see a guy make that play, what does it say about that guy?
It says that for one, you're not gonna let your quarterback go out any kind of way. You're gonna do everything you can for him, especially you don't want any pick sixes, not long any picks at all. But it definitely shows character and some fight.
Thanks, Stefan.
Hey, Steph, it's Kim Jones from NFL Network. This is a simplistic question on my part, but I'm thinking you might give me a better answer than I deserve. Is there any thinking, do you ever think back to the beginning of the season, the crossing routes at Miami come to mind for me and some of those big explosive plays? Can you unlock getting back to that at this point in the season? In my view, it just seems like you've gotten away from it a little bit.
Well, offensively, we're blessed to play a sport that you kind of got to take what they give you. In this instance, defenses aren't playing the same exact way as Miami was playing. So it's kind of like whatever the game plan calls for, really. And I feel like Josh has been doing a great job. It's really just taking what the defense take what the defense gives you. You know, if the guys are playing zone or they all backed up, you got to check it down to the running back or check it to the underneath guy. As far as like those explosive plays, a lot of teams not going to allow the explosive plays for the most part because, you know, that's one of the things we were really good at in the first 4 games. And after you watch the first quarter of the season, you try to take the big plays out and make them move down the field, you know, slowly but surely. But so for us, as far as like adjusting, I'm confident that we can get back to it. It's not that we got away from it. It's just that I feel like in my eyes, we're just taking what the defense can give you and making good decisions. So that's all.
Thank you. I appreciate that answer. If I could squeeze in this, I've been really wanting to ask you about your brother and having watched the Cowboys game the other night. And I just wonder what it's like for you to watch him, you know, just to watch him now in the NFL.
I'm always excited for him. I'm his biggest fan. I'm also his biggest critic. So as far as like his success, I'm always gonna pat him on the back and tell him I'm proud of him. But it's always a work in progress as far as like getting better week in and week out. You know, it's hard to focus too much on this season because I got a season of my own. But anytime I'm watching or anytime I'm paying attention to detail, I'm gonna tell him things that he can be better at more. So because I know he's talented, I know he's gonna be a baller in this league one day. You just got to continue to craft, continue to get better. And, you know, that's part of my job to stay on.